Pillar number 2 is property investment. And the idea is that this should be between 20 and 40% of your overall wealth creation. And business owners love property. Like, this is the next area that I think business owners have built a tremendous amount of wealth. And the reason for it is because property allows us to go and borrow money from the bank and increase our cash on cash returns, magnifying our compounding. So to put it into perspective, let's say you've got 100 grand that you use it as a deposit. You go borrow 900 grand and you buy $1 million property. Now that property goes up by 5%. That is now going to be a $50,000 improvement on that property value, but it's a 50% cash on cash return because you've only put in 100 grand. So that's a significant improvement. So we can compound our wealth very, very quickly. So the goal for property, let's talk about residential property first, is we want to increase our asset base as quickly as we possibly can. So our goal is to buy as many good quality blue chip properties as we possibly can that allow us to compound our wealth. Pillar number 3 is our liquid investment. So this is kind of 10 to 30% of our allocation, but obviously this shifts depending on the life stage. And the idea is getting into the share market. The benefit of the share market is broad diversification and liquidity. We can invest in a particular company with as little as $1,000, in some cases even less. You can go and buy an index fund that gives you exposure to 300 or 500 companies for as little as $1,000, potentially even less. So the benefit here is that we want to make sure that we can get fractional exposure to great businesses globally that have a long track history and allow us to be able to create liquidity. Because the great thing about the share market that we don't get in business and property is that we can sell each share if we want. We can create liquidity very, very quickly, and we can also drip feed our money into the market. As opposed to our business, we're all in or we're all out. And same thing with property. You can't sell the kitchen sink if you need to raise money. So our goal here is to diversify into the share market. But this is not about stock picking, guys. This is about utilizing diversified ways of investing in whole markets. I use index investing, where I can go and buy an index fund that has 100, a couple hundred, even a couple thousand underlying investments, and allows us to get the average of however the market performs over time. Makes it very, very easy. It's very, very low cost, and it provides ability for us to get broad diversification.